Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how I fix broken eyeshadows, because it seems like every once in a while you end up dropping an eyeshadow thing, or like actually this happened to me recently. I got a eyeshadow palette trio thing from Birchbox, and in the midst of shipping and everything, when I received it, it was all busted up and everything. So if you didn't know any better, you would just be like, oh no, my eyeshadow broke. Now I just have to throw it away because it's all crumbled up and I can't fix it. Wrong, because you can fix it. It's very easy to do and it's very cheap the way that you do it. So the things you're gonna need are, of course, you're gonna need some broken eyeshadows. Now, these two that I'm gonna show you today that I fixed, I didn't drop them or anything. I purposefully took a butter knife and I broke them all up. So if you can see this is an Ulta eyeshadow, and the ones I'm showing you that I'm fixing today are ones that I don't use very often because I don't want to break my good ones. I mean, they are fixable too, but I just wanted to break some ones that I don't use as much. So I broke this Ulta one. If you can see that, it's all crumbly in there. And the other one I have is, I gotta be so careful with this because I could spill it. This is a little eyeshadow trio, and if you can see, I busted up this purple shade. So you're gonna need your broken eyeshadows, of course. Then you are gonna need, this is your main ingredient here, you are gonna need some rubbing alcohol. And I'm pretty sure I bought this for like $1 or less at the drugstore, so it's fairly cheap. And then you're gonna need either some old fabric, or I just like to use a paper towel. And then this is a messy job sometimes depending on how broken up your eyeshadow is, so you're gonna need some kind of surface to like work on so you're not making a mess. So I just have this like folder thing. Let me show you what we're gonna do here. Okay, so we have our shadow. And I'm going to carefully open this because it is messy. Oh, I didn't mention, I'm sorry guys, I didn't mention, you're also going to need some coins. I should have said that in the things I was telling you that you're going to need, but I didn't. You're going to need some coins, and I'll show you why. So on this one, it is bigger, so I will be using the quarter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get part of this paper towel, and I'm gonna wrap this quarter up in there so he's like that. You see? So we've got that, and now we are gonna get this alcohol. If you want to be more delicate with it, you can use like an eyedropper or something like that, but I'm just gonna pour it in there, but I'll show you that right now. Let's make science happen. See, I just poured a little bit in there, and the alcohol is going to make it get mushy, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to press down onto the shadow, and you can see it's already becoming a solid again. We're just going to keep pressing down onto it. I didn't say this is going to make your eyeshadows look pretty, but it will make them not be broken anymore. So now, if you wanted to, like if it was really messy, you could get like a Q-tip or something and dip it in your alcohol and like clean these edges up if you wanted. And you could even, you know, put a little bit more alcohol and make it totally smooth on the top if you want to. But as you can see, it is a solid again. It is wet though, so you'll need to leave it out so it can dry. But there is that one. This next one is a smaller eyeshadow, so this dime will work just about perfectly to fit on there. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get this in here, and I'm going to carefully pour a little bit of alcohol onto this. We're just gonna press it down And as far as I know, from experience, using the alcohol on them will not like change the color like in the future when you use them. It shouldn't change the pigment. But I'm gonna add a little bit more because this is still looking a little crumbly. Whoop! That might have been too much. That's another reason why you might want to use an eyedropper. We're basically just remolding the shadow. So, there you go. It is solid again, but it is pretty wet. So, that is what that looks like. And if you had shadows that are rectangle shaped, I guess you would probably, instead of using like a coin to press them down, you could find some sort of little object, you know, that will work to mold them back with. Or you could just, I mean, I guess you could just use your finger in theory. Like, if it'd be a messy job, but you could just kind of wet it and kind of press down, which actually that works fairly well. Just to use your finger, but the coin method is a little more of a cleaner method to do. But anyways, so it was just that easy. Basically, all you need is some alcohol. I mean, that's the main ingredient to fix your broken eyeshadows. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, if I forgot to tell you something, then tell me in the comments below. And I hope this was helpful because I didn't know about this tip until about, I don't know, a year or so ago. But it's good to know so you don't just like toss out your eyeshadows that break. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I post a brand new video every single Friday. And I've got eyeshadow on my finger. Yeah! So I'll see you guys next week. Bye!